Wales, and you know what? The BBC Rickshaw Challenge could be coming to a town near you this year because they have started today in North Wales. They hope by Monday afternoon they will have arrived Crewe, but before that, from Oswestry to Crewe, on Sunday, Machynlleth to Oswestry. Tomorrow, Portmeirion to Machynlleth, but today they've started on Anglesey and they hope to reach Portmeirion by 7 o'clock tonight. Well, we are going to be catching up with Matt Baker, who leads the Rickshaw Challenge every year, of course, and he's going to be joining us shortly after Swing Out Sister and Breakout. And well, it is one of the biggest fundraising appeals of the year and it's just around the corner. Children in Need is back next Friday, and if you heard me talking to the One Show's Matt Baker earlier this week, you will know that the Children in Need Rickshaw Challenge is back too. Well, it starts today here in Wales on the first leg of a cycle ride all the way to London, and I'm delighted to say that Matt has jumped off the rickshaw and joins us now from Tregarth. How are you? Hello again.
Oh, hello, Eleri. It's lovely to be talking to you once again. This time in Lycra, and very much. Well, we've done about 30 miles actually, so we're doing all right. We're slightly behind where we want to be at this point in the day because we're trying to get obviously to do the live one show tonight at 7 o'clock. Fingers crossed, everything should be all right. But everybody's having their first day in the saddle today, so we have to adjust a lot of things and make sure that everybody's learning how to ride this thing because it is quite different. I've got Tom here, who's just alongside me. He's just finished his first stint. Let me tell you, he went up the biggest hill of the day, so he has that trophy at the moment. So I'll just put the microphone in front of him so Tom can tell you what it feels like to cycle this rickshaw. Go on, Tom. What do you reckon?
So on the rickshaw, it's quite big and light, but the thing is, it's quite weird to turn because it's not like your usual bike. You got quite a big back. So when you're turning, you have to make sure it's just not going into anything, or it's not going into any potholes or anything like that.
How many potholes have you seen already or avoided, Tom? Goodness me.
I lost count.
Yeah, I think Tom has the trophy for that one as well, to be fair. But yeah, we're just starting to wind our way well into Snowdonia now. We've got incredible landscape all around us and these huge hills, and we're going to take the valley floor, basically. We're going to work our way there all the way to Portmeirion tonight, but that's the plan.
That's the plan. So you need to be in Portmeirion by 7 o'clock or a little bit earlier if you can have something to drink and eat, of course. But
That's right.
the weather in South Wales is absolutely glorious today. What is it like in Tregarth and crossing the Menai Bridge this morning?
Oh, we had sunshine there. We really did. It was absolutely beautiful. Kelsey was on board there. He's our first ever blind rider. And so we've got a contraption at the front that I sit in so I can steer it and brake it and what have you. And then Kelsey's on the back pedalling away too. And we went over the Menai Bridge. It was absolutely magical. So many people at area coming out to cheer us on.
Yeah, how many people do you reckon have been out today supporting you?
Thousands and thousands of people, and everybody's so generous, not only with their time and their cheers, but also with their donations as well. And, I'm alongside 6 very inspirational youngsters here. It's a team with so much heart, and we're having a fantastic day, and thankfully the weather's on our side. Let's hope it stays this way for the next, it's an 8-day ride in all, but hopefully for the next 7 days.
Now then, Tom, what's it been like hearing all the people cheering you on and seeing all these people supporting you? Do you feel like a film star?
Yeah, it's really nice. I love the tension, to be honest. Yeah, it is really nice. So you wake up early and we're all a little bit tired, then you see these people cheering you on and it puts a smile on your face.
And,
let me tell you a little bit about Tom if I can, because Tom is he's a real sportsman. He has cerebral palsy and ADHD, but he's absolutely superb when you get him in the saddle. And I tell you what, the determination that he puts through these pedals is really quite something. But what's it like for you to be cycling this with cerebral palsy?
So obviously it's going to be a little bit more harder than a usual person, but what I'm not worried about today is if I do it for a couple of days then my legs might start to get stiff, so it's just important I do my stretches and that.
There you go.
And Tom, can I ask you, how has Children in Need helped you?
It's helped me a lot with recently it's kept me a lot positive in that, and it's helping not just me, it's going to help out the sports that I represent, so CP sports and that. So there'll be more children what have either been in a similar situation to me or going through a hard time what will be able to do sports now because of the donations.
And I understand you are a top athlete because through your involvement, of course, with the charity, you've competed in the CISPRA games and won.
Yeah.
What have you won? Come on, this is your moment.
I won 2 silver medals, one in 100 and one in 200. Did my country proud.
Oh, that is absolutely brilliant. Well, listen, I know you haven't got much time to spend talking to us. Keep up the fantastic work, OK? Could I speak to Ruth very, very quickly, who is with you as well?
Ruth is here. Do you know what? I'm going to hand the microphone over and we're going to go off and have a chili con carne and rice.
OK, before you go, can you tell us how people can donate and the ways that people can raise, of course, more money for children in need?
Absolutely. The best way to do it is to send a text if you can. If you would like to donate £5, then text the word team to 70405. To donate £10, text the word team to 70410. Or to donate £20, text the word team to 70420. Those texts will cost your donation plus your standard network message charge, and all of your donation will go to BBC Children in Need. You must be 16 or over. Please do ask for the bill payer's permission. But listen, if you want full terms or conditions, just go to the website bbc.co.uk/Pudsey.
Wonderful. And I spoke to you on Monday, Matt, and I asked you know, about those buttocks, because obviously saddle soreness will be kicking in. Are those special hands that have helped you throughout the year still going to be there tonight when you get to Eleri Sion?
Absolutely. Yeah, well, I'm counting on it. But so far, so good.
Good man.
Say no more. All right. Here's Ruth.
Thank you, Matt.
Bye for now.
Here is Ruth. Thank you very much to you, Matt, and to Thomas, of course. And Ruth Strange, who runs Snowdonia Donkeys, is with us now, with her husband, Chris, of course. Now then, Ruth, tell us what you do there at Snowdonia Donkeys.
Hi, yes, here at Snowdonia Donkeys we provide contact sessions for young people to spend time with our donkeys.
So tell us how the funding that you get from Children in Need has helped you in order to help all the children that come to your great establishment there.
The funding from Children in Need has just been amazing for us as a small organisation, and it allows us to then reach more children so they can spend time with us out here in the countryside, learning about how to look after donkeys, learning their confidence, improving, spending time outside, spending time with friends, and just really being outside and relaxing.
And talking of some of the children that come and use your donkey sanctuary, if I'd like to call it that. You are also working with children with autism. So how does it help them, just being around the donkeys and, of course, doing all the grooming and doing all the interaction with the donkeys?
Our donkeys are really very peaceful animals, so some of the time we spend with the young people is giving them time just to be calm, thinking about their movements, thinking about how they communicate with each other, because we learn how donkeys communicate with us. So we learn to look at a donkey and try and understand what it's saying to us, and that's what we teach the young people. Then we ask them to think about how they communicate with other people as well then. So we're helping them to think about themselves and how they portray themselves to other people, building their self-esteem so they can talk to people with a bit more confidence. So the time with the donkey is really important for people like that sometimes.
Ruth, thank you very much for your time today, and keep up the brilliant work that you're doing there at Snowdonia Donkeys. And of course, you can follow the progress of the Rickshaw Challenge on The One Show every weekday evening at 7 p.m. But if you want more information on all the activities and how to raise money for children in need this year, just head to bbc.co.uk/children in need.